Last night there was an incredible game. The Bears and the Rams played in the snow, played in windy, cold conditions, went into overtime. Even wasn't the highest scoring game. The Rams win 20-17, but boy did it have drama and the actual conversation coming out of that game. And actually, I think the conversation that's going to come out of this season. When you think about this season, you think about Patrick Mahomes got hurt. Joe Burrow got hurt, missed the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes missed the playoffs. Lamar Jackson got hurt, missed the playoffs. Josh Allen just got eliminated. And so Bo Nix won this weekend, but can't play the rest of the season because he broke his ankle. Justin Herbert got eliminated from the playoffs without peeing a drop. Jalen Hurts is out of the playoffs. Involved in controversy. C.J. Stroud just melted down. The number one conversation the rest of this football season and throughout the offseason, it won't be about, hey, did Seattle with Sam Darnold or even Matt Stafford at 37, 38 years old, him winning the Super Bowl, or whoever, who did we say who's filling in Denver? Is it Drew Lock? Jarrett Stidham, yeah. It won't be about Jarrett Stidham. I don't think it'll be about Drake May and the Patriots. The conversation this offseason is going to be about Caleb Williams, the fingernail-painted quarterback of the Chicago Bears, who is the Caitlin Clark of football. That's going to be the conversation. Caleb Williams is must-see TV, is the player that drives so much conversation. He's got a legion of fans who don't think he can do anything wrong, but he's mistake-prone. And he'll throw these logo touchdowns that we've been seeing the last 2 weeks. He had the incredible 4th and 8 throw. He had last night on 4th down with the game on the line, 20-some-odd seconds. This guy scrambles back 25 yards, unleashes, uncorks a rainbow to Komet to tie the game up with 20-some-odd seconds. The stadium in Chicago just went crazy. We've never seen this. An undersized 6'1" quarterback with John Elway's arm strength scrambles, gets in trouble. There's 3 defenders coming at him. He just keeps falling back, and then unleashes like a Steph Curry fall-away 3 or a Caitlin Clark fall-away 3-pointer, and it rainbows and hits the bottom of the net. This guy is Caitlin Clark. He throws logo touchdowns. She drops logo threes. She's turnover and mistake prone. And between the combination of Caleb Williams' interceptions and incompletions mostly, he's turnover and mistake prone. Again, he only threw 5 interceptions during the season, but he threw 3 last night. And again, he only completes about 50% of his passes. And he does a lot of things that, you sit there and say, no. And then, bam, he did it. It's incredible. He's electric. He will dominate the conversation this entire offseason about the NFL. He is the ratings driver now of the National Football League. It's not Lamar Jackson. It's not Patrick Mahomes. It's not Josh Allen. Those guys are interesting. And they do drive some ratings and some interest. But holy cow, the comeback Bears, with all these 7, 8 come from behind victories or moments, they have dominated the National Football League conversation this season, and it's only going to become more and more this offseason and into next season. Caleb Williams, and so there are those of us that are apprehensive or halfway don't like Caleb Williams. There are those of us that way. The same way there's a bunch of people that can't stand Caitlin Clark. But there are some of us like, man, this whole painted nails deal, and now I'm seeing stories coming out of Chicago. This guy has men in Chicago running out getting pedicures and painting their fingernails in support of Caleb Williams. Hard for me to get on board. The guy's electric. I like watching him. I certainly like Ben Johnson. I like the Chicago Bears. I grew up in Indianapolis. I grew up in Indianapolis at a time before the Colts were ever there. And so most people in Indianapolis were Chicago Bears fans. We loved Walter Payton. We liked Mike Ditka and the 85 Bears and all that. And because I don't think the Colts didn't come to Indianapolis until 1985. 1984 or 1985, somewhere around there. But we were Bears fans. And the Bears obviously have a great history in the National Football League, not just Walter Payton, but Gale Sayers and George Halas and Dick Butkus. The Chicago Bears, they defined the NFL for a long time. And now they have a superstar in Caleb Williams, who's a bit polarizing, no different than Caitlin Clark is polarizing in the National Football League. So everybody's having a discussion last night, today. Who is Caleb Williams? What's it like? Blah, blah, blah. And that's why you need me. I've told you who Caleb Williams is. He is her. And the double entendre is intended. Caleb Williams is her. JB right now, I'm sure, is somewhere celebrating that Caleb Williams lost that game and threw that interception late and cost him the game because he can't stand Caleb Williams. You know, I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not quite comfortable jumping on board. I'm hoping Ben Johnson can inject some more masculinity into Caleb Williams, but I'm not going to lie. The guy is electric. He's must-see TV, no different from Caitlin Clark. He's got to clean up the mistakes. The 3 interceptions last night, all the incompletions. It's like Caitlin Clark and all her bad passes. It's fun to watch her knock down those threes, but if she don't clean up the bad passes and all the turnovers, she's never going to win a championship.
I still have a dream.
And Chad's response is, well, of course you would say that. He's a Marxist.
In fact, he slept with 2 women who weren't his wife the night before he died.
That one day, this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
The issue is never the issue. The issue is the revolution.
That's part of what we do. We air our grievances.
Free at last!